few minutes before market open, BGLC caught my attention. The stock was up about 160% this morning with very good volume, and I could identify a few resistance points which were quite far apart. My immediate target was around 122 and aiming for a breakthrough to 165 and beyond. I was aiming for $2, $2.10 mark. As market opened, I got slightly distracted, as you can see, trying to clear up my watch list and also keeping an eye on SOUN from my previous day of trading, and also WBUY. I forgot to keep an eye on BGLC, and as it was approaching the kind of critical resistance that I had already set my eyes on, I did not keep an eye on it. I should have entered at 122 at best, probably, and I didn't. While I was distracted by other stocks, BGLC has gone through a major spike and was halted at 117. A major oversight from my part, and as you would see later on in this video, I had to stay out of the market as I watched the price spike up and get halted 5 more times, and it reached as high as $2. Right, halted again within a few seconds. I feel a bit annoyed on this stock today. I was looking at it at 111, but shame I couldn't get in at the right time. For a split few seconds I went in checking on WBUY, and that's when I missed that first halt. Too late now. I will be chasing my tail if I try and get in now, and I can get terribly burnt. But hey, I'll just let it pan out, play out, and see what it does, and if it gives us an opportunity to get in at some point. Right, it has shot through 165, again halted within a few seconds at 182. It looks like it's heading towards 209 for sure today. What a trade to miss out on. What a trade to miss out on. Look at that. Not pleased. Not pleased at all. But I should not let it get to me, because that's when you make mistakes. Bids already sitting at 199, so we're definitely well on our way to 209 test. I will wait for a pullback to 165 perhaps, but whether or not I'll get in at that price, maybe not too choppy, perhaps around 150. If it does pull back all the way to 122, then it can go the other way. So tricky one this time around at this late in the move. Right, 209, 210. Nice, there's got to be a pullback right now. A lot of buyers will be taking profit at this stage. Probably Sellers also trying to cover their position, and again we're halted. In the last 24 minutes since market open, this stock has probably traded no more than 7, 6, probably even less than 4 or 5 minutes, considering each time it was unhalted. It trades for 3-4 seconds and it stops again. Stock's definitely heading towards 224 for now. And beyond that is anyone's guess how far the stock could go today. I mean, we have the upward potential of all the way up to 303 and beyond. Finally the stock gives, but then is halted down this time. 205 from 220. Right, the bid sitting at 163. So we're bringing the stock back all the way down to 163 level, which is this level here we identified earlier. Whether or not it holds, let's see, it's sitting at 165. If it doesn't, then we'll be looking at 122 and the area we were originally going to go in. I'm looking for a re-entry around 136, but then that candle isn't giving me a lot of confidence, and it tells me on 5-minute chart that there's a chance that price might go below 134 and possibly breaking 132 might lead to a test of 120 through 22 region, but the hold is set at 124, so there might be a chance that it might break, hold down and break further. So right now I can't decide if I want to go in at 136, 37 area. I will hold. I'll hold, especially from my previous trades. I've learned to be patient, and if I miss a move, I'm happy. I've already made circa 16 cents on my earlier position, $16. I'm okay not to trade any further on this stock today, but if the opportunity presents itself, I won't say no. If this candle closes as a green hammer, then I will go in. But the next circuit breaker is set at 154. There is a chance that we might head towards 165 test again. There you go. That's my sign to get in again. Perhaps at 148. I've missed the chance. And we need this candle to give us a bullish sign. If it closes as a doji candle, then I'll be out. On the 5-minute chart. The price action is starting to show some signs of exhaustion at the moment, and it looks like 153 area would end up playing key resistance in the short term. If we can go past this level in the next few minutes, there's a chance that we may break through and start building some action around this area and have a chance at going at 165. But if it gets rejected at this stage here, I will be looking to exit by 144. There's a high set from last year at 160. I may take profit at 160 and wait for a better entry again. Right. Another 18 cents per share. I exited at 165. I'm happy with that. Price has got halted now. Happy with the trade. Another $16. It's $32 up today. So altogether I've made 16 cents per share in my first position and 18 cents in my second. So should I have held on to my position? Yes, I could have. It looks like it's stabilizing at 165, but there's a chance that it might get rejected at 165 and go for a pullback down. I might look to re-enter at 155 if it does get a pullback. Right now it's shooting up. At this point, I will look for a re-entry around 165. Right, wasn't a great move, perhaps, but let's see what happens there. The hold is set at 179. We need to watch this price closely. On the 5-minute chart, it's looking a bit exhausted at the moment. but there is a chance that we might ever go at $2 level again, or at least 177 for now. But if this candle closes red, then I should be out, unless buyers really take control of the market and sellers start covering. Right, quick decision time. Time to exit if price falls below 162. So sellers sitting at 170. We need that taken out. 70 has dropped out. Level 2, 74. Right. I think it's time to exit. Short-term weakness is in the cards at the moment. I need to time my exit. Right. Entered 166, exit 162. 4 cents loss. I'll wait for the price to reset a little bit, gain some momentum, and I'll look to enter again. It looks like it might break this level, 162 level, and go for a test of 153 region again. Unless it gets halted, then there's potential for further move down. Perhaps a retest of the 50 period moving average line. We'll see. I ended up going long again at 153, hoping for a bounce back off the 50 moving average line and aiming for 165 region again and potentially beyond. But unfortunately it got halted on its way down at 149. It is a daunting moment where you don't quite know where the opening price will be after the halt. But I was watching this very closely. If it does go beyond below kind of 140 mark, then I will be out in an instant and cut my losses. Hoping that the price will return from the 50 period moving average line, and it's halted up again. Well, not yet. I might look to exit probably soon. I'm hoping for the price to really test 165 level and break through this time around. The circuit breaker is sitting at 1.77. Hoping the price bounces back from 165 now that we've established a clear breakthrough over 165. And really aiming for 180. And beyond that, perhaps, keeping to that 180 level for now. I won't be too greedy at this level. I want to pay myself as I go. Sharp turn. Not ideal. And doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. Really need to push through that 173 mark. Set me highs, but I don't think it will happen in one go. I'll exit at 170 if I get the chance. Doesn't look like I will. I'm going to reduce my target to 168. $165 still holding as a good support so far. Now it's not. So I am looking for an exit right now at 163. I don't want to hold on. I don't want to, in case this 50 period moving average line breaks. I've closed my position with a 10 cents per share profit. I'm happy with that for now. Looks like the exit was premature, but I'm okay. It's alright. Sometimes you miss out, sometimes you make the most of a move. So far today, I've made $40 minus 37 or so, minus commission, probably 30 on the day. At this point, I should usually sign off and call it a day, but something keeps drawing me back into the market. Look at that. Look at that move. Could have made an extra $20 on this move if I waited for another kind of minute or so. I did exit at 163 and the low was 161. It's been halted, and halting up means there's a chance it might go up. I might look to re-enter it 167, 171. I'm hoping for the price to come back to 175.76 for a re-entry, and then it goes for a $2 level with a 20-cent kind of margin there for us to aim for. If I enter at 175.76, my stop loss will be set at 165, so that'll be a 10-cent risk, but I don't think I'll get the chance to re-enter. Right, I may not get another chance on an entry on this stock for the day. Happy with my circa $40 minus 3, about $37 profit minus commission for the day. Could have done way better on this stock, but hey, not a bad day of trading. As a summary, here's what it looks like. I was watching this stock in the first minute or two at market open, and I was looking to get in at 111, but as soon as kind of market opened and started halting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in the first 25 minutes of trading, you only got 5 seconds to 10 seconds at most to get into a position. Too risky at any point at this stage to enter for me, so I stayed out. As it started dropping back, I was watching for 122 level, and I got in at 126. I exited at 144 with my first position, waited for a pullback, didn't get in here, managed to get in around 144, 146, and then exited again at 165. Then I got in again at 1566, premature entry, exited 153 with a loss. Exit at 162 with a loss, and then went back in at 153 on the 50 period moving average on 1 minute chart, and then I did exit and cut back at around 163. I should not have done so, as the stock did go up crazy again all the way to 220. Right now, I don't want to let my emotions get in my way. It's been a good day of trading. I'm not too not too fussed about the missed opportunities, but at the same time I'm thankful for the opportunities I've had on this stock today. So last time I entered 153 and exited at 163. That's when the price really did take off. Went as far as the day's high 220 and then new highs at 245. This stock is on rocket fuel today. Again, I'm not chuffed at my not only that I couldn't time the entry before it took off, but also the second and my fourth trade I could have stayed on in the market, potentially looking at 1532 220, 70 cents profit per share. This is the time when you really need to contain your emotions. Right now it's come back to one of our key levels, 165. Big drop, and the bids are kind of sitting at 160 as the market is halted at the moment. It might come back for a test of 150, 153, or even kind of bounce back off for a bit to $2 level in the short term. So I'm going to keep an eye on this stock for the next 10 minutes or so and see how it pans out. Halted down again at 158. Doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence at this stage, and there's a chance that the stock might drop back to 150 and possibly go back down as low as 122. Now, the stock pulling back to 122 will not be a good sign, especially that's over 50% drop on highs of today. Sellers might take control, but it's something I need to keep an eye on. This is the first time since this stock kind of opened this morning, it's crossed down below the 50 moving average line on 1 minute chart. Key area for me to look at right now, either it builds a support at 162 or really fails here. 153 seems to be previous resistance on 3 or 4 occasions, so it gives me some confidence that there is a chance we might bounce back. If we bounce beyond 166 again and form some sort of support, then we might have a chance to have another go at $2. So I'll be watching this level very closely right now in the next few minutes. Decided to pull the trigger at 173. Probably premature, but let's see how it plays out in the near term. It will get halted at 179, it looks like, unless the circuit breaker is moved again, but it looks like it has, to 183. This time I'm looking to hold through halts and I won't exit early. I might regret that later, but I want to hold on this time round. 184, bids are sitting at 192, so far not too bad. 230 even, 240, but it doesn't mean anything right now, so we need to hold tight and be ready to exit at any moment at market perhaps. if it looks really terrible and breaks below 137, 140, I don't want to be holding the stock. I'll be out. While we wait, what is the potential? Perhaps stock makes another run at 210, 220. Lucky if it goes to 240 again and beyond. But right now, probably 220 to 210 is the region that is more realistic at the moment. So I will look to hold through. As far as downside goes, I do not want to be in this trade anything below 150 region. That's my tolerance at the moment. That's about 23 pips, 23 cents. Market opened at 195, halt is set at 215. Not sure what my stance is right now. I am of a mind to hold, but it looks like it's been halted down now. 220, it'll be a likely level that the stock might reach. 209 is where the halt is at the moment. It's tricky right now. Do you wrap up the trade or hold on? That is the tricky question right now. I did regret last time for exiting too early, so I'm of the mind to hold on this time, hold my nerves. Up to 224 probably. Halted up again at 223, 213. I want to exit at 213. I don't want to hold through another halt. So I've locked in another 40 cents per share, $30 profit, and I've got to call it a day. I should not be addicted to this trade today, no longer. Altogether, I've made $70 minus $3, about $66, $67 today minus commission, circa $60, and I should be happy with my gains for today. Overall, I guess position summary wise, as mentioned earlier in the day, I did miss out on the big move and I stayed away from the market, and it pulled back. I started getting in and out, paying myself 16 to 18 cents per share profit on each trade. I took a loss, $3 or circa 5 cents per share, and then I started getting in again, and I decided to stay off the market when I did close too early. I did see an opportunity when it pulled back all the way down to 150 level. At the test of 165, I decided to go in again for one last time, and so I bought in at 173, and I managed to exit at 213, which is about 40 cents profit. And with that, I conclude my day. I should not get greedy. Hopefully this video has shown you how to trade a volatile stock when it's going through lots of halts. If you can manage your risks, and if you've identified your support and resistance levels correctly, then you can actually make a lot of success out of a day like this. I'm pleased with today. Hopefully you found this video useful. Let us know in the comments what you think. It's not anything I could have done differently. Thanks for your support. Visit sharestrading.com for detailed trade summary and log about this trade. and hopefully see you on the next trade. Good luck.